Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Kitija and I own a small jewelry business, and in this channel I share different types of jewelry that I make for my shop, something that I found on the internet or something that I have been requested to make. And this is one of the requests, and as you can see is this cute bracelet. The main thing in the bracelet is the letters, because if you have seen my channel, you would see that I do have quite a lot of videos with these flowers. So that's what we're gonna do. I will show you how to do the flowers and then I will focus on this part, which is pretty easy. So even if you're a beginner, there won't be problem for you to make this bracelet at all. So the things that I am going to use are 3 different color Miyuki beads. You don't have to use Miyuki beads. I'm just using them because they are the best ones that I have found, because they are very like same size, and other small seed beads, they are not really like consistent in the size. So I have the white ones, pink ones and yellow. Then I have some basic closures that I use for the videos, and then I have some letter beads, and I will put love you and the little smiley face. And then I have these round white like pearl beads that I am going to use right here. And then I am pliers just for the closures, scissors, fishing line. Here's the size, 0.33 millimeter, and obviously a mat. And that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Everything that I use I will link in description box, so if you want to order anything from the supplies that I am using, it will be there. But yeah, if you do have beads at home, you don't necessarily need to, you know, buy new ones or anything like that. Just go through your stuff and see if maybe you can use some of those. And with the letters, you don't actually have to use, you know, 4 letters. You can use 3. I don't know how it's going to work with 2. You can experiment, but like 3 or 5 or 6, it's just going to be either smaller circle or bigger circle. The bracelet that I was sent was Aerosol, so if you're a Swiftie, Taylor Swift fan, you can make that. You can also like make a whole word. You're just gonna go in a circle, so it's not gonna be 2 words like that. You can just go in a circle if you want, and yeah, just experiment. Like, there's so many ways you can make this bracelet, but I just wanted to show you how to like actually make the circle in the middle. So yeah, and everything that I use I will link in the description box if you want to see. Go check out. And also I'm gonna put a link to all my Etsy favorites, and they're gonna be all the beads that I order Etsy, because I just use Etsy all the time. All the beads that I use, different crystals, pearls, closures and stuff like that. So if you want to have a look, let's get started. So I'm going to take some fishing line, and I take about 80 centimeters, but it will depend on, you know, how big or small you want your bracelet to be. If you don't know your size, I would suggest you to leave a little bit off one of the ends, like how I have done here. I left off, and here as well, just to make sure that you can get the letters in the middle. That's what I did. I just did like, I left a little bit, and then I did the flowers, and then I did the letters, and then I was like, is it gonna be in the middle? But if it wouldn't have been in the middle, I still have like the option to either take off or put on some more flowers at the end or the beginning. So I'm not gonna put on the closures yet, but if you don't know when to start doing the letters, I would just leave a little bit on the end, just tie it up, just in case you can untie it and like add another flower if you need. And then we can start beading. This time I'm gonna bead with the yellow beads. So I take one bead and I put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead. like so, and then I just drag it down like so, and then I take 2 beads on one end of the fishing line and 2 beads on the other end of the fishing line, like so, and then I will use the white one for the middle, and I pull the bead, both ends of the fishing line through the middle bead. This is how it looks. And now I take these 2 ends and like fold them over, and it kind of creates like a little heart. And then I take one end of the fishing line and I put it through 2 beads on one side, pull it, and then I do the same on the other side. Take the fishing line and put it through 2 beads again. And then when you pull it, it starts going together like a little flower. And then I take another bead and I put each end of the fishing line to the opposite side of the bead. And when you pull it down, it creates a flower. So I'm gonna do it again. I take 1 bead, put each end of the fishing line to the opposite side of the bead, pull it down like so. Then I take 2 beads on each end, then I take the middle bead and put both ends of the fishing line through the bead. This is how it looks. And now again we take it, fold it over and put each side through the 2 beads on each side. Like so. We take another bead for the flower, put each end of the fishing line to the opposite side of the bead and drag it down. And this is how it looks. I usually make my bracelets about 16 centimeters. I made 9 flowers on each side. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make another 7 flowers, and then I will show you how to put the letters. But you just keep going the same way with the flowers. And I will see you. I will also link somewhere on the screen, probably in the corner, right corner on top. There will be a video where it's like how to make these flowers. It's one of my first videos because I started with like the basic stuff. And if you want to have a look, you can do so. And I will see you back in a second, literally in a second. So, okay, so I just did the flowers, and now what I'm gonna do is start putting the letters in. And the way I do it, I take one of the bigger white beads, just have like a simple one, and then I just put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, like so. And then you don't actually have to necessarily do this, you can just start putting the letters on if you want right away. So I do that, and then I just start putting, I did put like beads in between. Again, you don't need to do that. You know, yellow ones. You don't need to do that, but I just think it looks cute. And this time I'm going to use the pink ones. So I'm going to take one pink bead, and then I just start putting the letters on. And then another pink bead, letter, pink bead, letter, pink bead, and another letter, and a pink bead. And this is how currently it looks. And obviously if you have, you know, like here I put love you, or here is like love or cute, it doesn't matter which one goes up or down, but you would just make sure that the first word is like on top, and then, you know, I hope that makes sense, and the second one is on the bottom. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, and then once you have done the top bit, you take the other fishing line and you start doing the same thing. So you put the separation beads if you want, and then you just put the letters on again. And because obviously I don't have 4 letters in the word, I'm just going to use this smiley face bead instead. You can get these beads like with hearts or stars. I will put on the screen so you know what I mean, and you can use those as well, but I don't have any of those, so I'm just using the smiley faces. Anyways, this is how it looks right now. And now you can just take another bigger bead and put each end of the fishing line through opposite side of the bead, or if you don't use these bigger beads, you can just start making your flowers again. And that's it. That's how you create this soft bracelet. And now I'm just continuing doing the flowers, and I'm going to do exactly the same amount of flowers I did on the other side, just to make sure that it's even. And once I'm done, I will show you how to put on the closures, and that's it. Told you, it's so easy. And honestly, if you're into beading, this is gonna be super easy and super quick for you to make. And these ones make such a cute like friendship bracelets, or like the request that I had was aerosol, so obviously if you're a fan of Taylor Swift or like any other artist, you can put their names on. You can put like the angel numbers 111, 222 and those kind of things as well, because you can find like these beads with the letters. As I said, you can find them with like stars on, hearts, letters, digits, numbers, and like smiley faces and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish the flowers and then show you how to put on the closures. Okay, so I just finished beading. This is how it looks when you put it on your hand wrist. It's a bit different. It's like the letters come out properly. And now what I need to do is just put on the closures, and the way I do it, I take one of these crimp ends and I just put both of the ends of the fishing line in it, and then I take one of the pliers and just bend down the sides. And you squeeze it very, very hard. this is how it looks. I cut off the loose ends, and then I take one of the jump rings, just open it up, put on the lobster claw, and just put it in, and then you close it, and then you take the other side, the one that you tied, or you already did that, you just untie it and just do the same thing. You take one of the fold over crimp ends, put the two ends of the fishing line inside, fold down the sides, squeeze it, cut down the loose ends, and then you take one of the jump rings, open it up, put it on, and close it. And this is it. This is your bracelet done. I'll put it on my wrist as I always do. Don't mind my other bracelets, I just never take them off, so they stay on. But this is how it looks. Cute. Imagine having with your best friend, like your name and her name, or I don't know, just so pretty and so easy to make as well. And as I said, like you can get letters and hearts and like all different types of beads you can put on. So yeah, this is the final result. Very cute, very easy to make. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.